In the winners' enclosure with the very happy connections. Now, trainer Tim Easterby isn't here, but we've got jockey David Allen. I'm just going to sneak around here to Deborah. Do I get it right that you bred this horse?
I did breed this horse. Yes, he's the first foal of a mare called Traditionelle that Tim Easterby also trained to win a race. With David on board. I just reminded him that he won on the dam.
Can we bring him in, David?
Yeah, David, have a quick word.
Congratulations, impressive winner.
I must be getting older. But yeah, he was obviously, from his first run, the form looked good. He was a bit keen early there, but he'd done it well in the end when he got the space, and obviously ground's no issue for him neither.
And he surprised people when we won on debut at 25-1. Did he surprise you?
Everyone.
Well, David had just come back from India. He hadn't been to the yard. He knew nothing about him. He was expecting all the other horses to do better than this one. He was a bit shocked. He said when he got to the 3 pole, he thought he might win. And
So
2 pole, he knew he was going to win. He was more surprised than we were.
So presumably he hadn't shown much at home before his debut.
£5 each way. No, he did, but the trainer's a bit Yorkshire.
What does that mean?
Well, it means you have to read between the odd word to find out whether or not... I knew he thought something of the horse because he asked me 3 times what else the mare had produced.
Right.
Which is a kind of a clue that he's trying to find out if there's something else to buy along the way. So, yeah, with Tim, when Tim says, yeah, he's nice, that means he thinks a lot of him.
And do we have to wait and hear from the trainer what the next target might be? Any clues, David?
I have no idea at the minute.
Well, I think inevitably he's got to have an entry for the Norfolk at Royal Ascot. But we might consider whether we put him in the London boutique sale and see if he fetches enough or whether we enjoy him
It'd be
for a
tempting.
bit while longer.
It'd be tempting either way.
Yes.
Many congratulations.
We'll stick with Ascot.
Ascot. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
And that sale they refer to there is just on the eve of Royal Ascot. They could go for a lot of...
And here is the favourite, Without Parole. Let's get a really good look at him because he is a lovely-looking individual. He is Frankie's right. Next in the lineup is number 1, Dream Today, who probably on paper has got some of the best form coming into this race. If you look at his form last year, he won on debut, then up to Group Company for the next 3 starts, and he got a second to Gaiath. Which is probably some of the best form coming in here. He ended 2017 on a low, I suppose you could say, when he was last in the Horace Hill. So he's been freshened up over the winter and ready to hit the racecourse again this year. Now, who's behind him? Number 8, Vintager. Now, this is a horse that Jason, I think, quite fancies because if you look carefully at his form, there's a bit of a boost in there because he ran last time here at Sandown in the Esher Cup. Well, it's a little bit confusing here in the parade ring because some horses have conspired against him a little bit. And here we get another look. The leg up on Silver Quartz is James Doyle. Only had a couple of starts. This guy came second at Newmarket last year and then won a novice. Now I'm joined in the parade ring by trainer Ed Walker, who's got Stevenson's Rocket in the next race, the Heron Stakes. Now, Ed, I'm just going to pretend to try and understand a trainer's mentality. Last time he ran at Newmarket over a mile 2. He's dropped back to a mile today. Is that because he's possibly a bit keen, free-going, so give him a chance to really get rolling over a mile?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think he's a...
Now I'm just going to try and sneak in here as John's giving I think the owner and Frankie the debrief. John, can I steal you for a second?
Sure.
Well, what was Frankie's assessment of the race and what was yours?
We lost a lot of time with him due to having an absence.
Now, when you're looking at stayers, remember that you're looking at quite a different type of horse. And this guy, number 6, Mount Moriah, is a pretty good example of a stayer. He's big and tall and rangy. And look at the way he steps at that trip. Now, who have we got here? Number 4, the old boy, Sheikh Zayed Road, who goes for trainer David Simcock, who's in great form of late. Now, he's essentially a really proven stayer. We know he likes the trip. He actually ran over longer distances as he got older. He's now 9 years old, and I think the 2 miles is really his go. He was last seen in action over in Dubai on World Cup night when he was second in the Gold Cup to Vazirabad. Quite a big price that day. I think he surprised a few people, but I think he has plenty of life in the old boy still. Now, number 3 is Red Verdon, who, as a type, is probably not what you'd expect in this kind of 2 mile stayer because there's quite a lot of bulk about him. He's got a good muscle mass, but he's actually gradually been stepped up in trip. A good rival in Defoe. Now this one is number 2, Montali, trained by Andrew Balding, who won the Chester Cup last year quite impressively. So we know he's definitely got good ability Definitely a horse with good ability, but... Right, I'm going to steadily work my way back to Time to Study. Catch my breath a little bit. Whew. Right, so this is Mark Johnson's runner, Time to Study, who definitely looks fit. He looks in incredible shape here. And he's, again, another pretty solid stayer. I think his better performances have come on softer to heavier ground. So the recent rain is a big tick in his favour. He was favourite for the Chester Cup when Magic Circle, who he reopposes today, won it really impressively. I think the track is going to really suit him, and he looks in great nick, I've got to say. Ryan Moore on board as well. Now this is Magic Circle, winner of the Chester Cup, and gosh, he was really impressive that day. It was his first start for trainer. It's great to have you with us at Sandown on our first coverage of evening racing. We've had 3 races so far, and the highlight, in case you've missed it so far...
Yes.
Well done. I love the way you guys cheer.
Tom Marquand, more importantly. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic, it really is. Tom Marquand's had a winner at Chelmsford this evening. He's got a big couple of rides at Haydock this weekend, heading up to Haydock, which will be live on ITV. Stop it, there's no more of that. It's the end. It's the end. It's boring.
It's a really popular series.
No, it hasn't caught on.
No.
It hasn't caught on at all. Now, there's a new initiative launched by Great British Racing today. Good one. It's getting youngsters to go racing. It's called Under 18s Race Free. And earlier this evening, we spoke to 2 of the guys launching it. And this man, Billy Jenkins, who we all recognise as Prince Charles from The Crown. And David, I'm going to start with you. Tell us about this initiative to get youngsters involved in racing.
Well, Billy and I beyond watching the horse racing.
And Billy, what was it like doing the filming at the races and with this guy as your dad? Professional in the team, though.
Why was it tough, Billy?
Oof.
Oh, never.
No.
Let's have a little look. Sorry, Francesca. Let's have a little look at the work you've done.
You're now a converted addict to racing.
Well, yeah.
Have you ridden a horse?
Yeah.
Being a jockey, you could be better than Jason Weaver and Luke Harvey for starters. I imagine, David, being a jockey probably isn't on your horizon.
How exactly the right weight to ride.
Next week, am I right in saying? Some ITV love. Is it the BGT live shows?
Semi-finals, and then we have...
Didn't go well.
Your interpretive dance was really strangely erotic, but just...
Gave me the cross. I thought I was going to get the golden ticket, but it didn't quite happen. Diversity, eat your heart out.
No, yeah, so that's on coming, because we're newfound mates. He's not my real son, you see. My real son's a lot better looking.
Yeah, well...
Mate,
Listen, the great thing is you've got 8 years of going racing free. Under 18s, race free.
do you think I'd pass for under 18?
No. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, just a small field for this one, Richard, but a high-quality field. And I'm with probably the top 2 in the market, 5 Poet's Word, who really has been so consistent at the highest grade. He's a 3-time Group 1 runner-up. So he's been running. Behind him is Air Pilot, number 1. This one goes for Rafe Beckett. One of the, well, definitely the oldest horse.
Palace, Petit Étoile, Comanche Run, and Toto, Opera House, and others. Frankie, here is Poet's Word an absolute certainty.
I was...
Pin and try and get the first word. Ryan, it looked fairly straightforward. Talk us through the race.
Yeah, he's a very straightforward horse. He's
Right, let's recap on tonight's action. Let's go back to the very first race of the night, the National Stakes, and Jason Weaver dug out the winner.
chuffed for the owner breeder because Vintage Brew, after springing a bit of a surprise on his...
I feel like tonight there have been a few questions posed and a few questions answered. We wanted to know who was the best of those 2-year-olds, and Vintage Brute really confirmed his dominance. But in the second race, the Heron Stakes, Integer.
And you think St James's Palace is clearly going to be the target. We heard that from jockey and trainer. I thought I was underwhelmed personally, but you think he's got a big chance on different ground.
It's just the fact that he wasn't as explosive today. I don't think he would have reached the figure that he managed to do in a lesser race at Yarmouth on much different conditions. So 5-1 could represent a good bit of value for the St James's Palace.
Dr. Marwan Kukash, if you're watching, are you going to go down the Gold Cup route at Royal Ascot, or the Cup down the track?
Cup, obviously.
Your face lit up.
I know.
When that was mentioned by...
and kicked away to win by, 6 lengths, and another super impressive performance building on that Chester Cup win. And yes, Melbourne Cup I think is the target, but they're going to have to be quite careful how they campaign it, because they want to be able to get him high enough in the weights to get into the top 24, yet not ruin his handicap mark completely.
Spend the 45 grand by June the 15th, go for the big one. At Royal Ascot, the big one.
The Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup.
Yeah, Big Orange managed to do it.
Should we call it the
Race
Cup?
of the year.
To the big one of the night, Poet's Word, Francesca. Did it well.
He sure did it well. I mean, he was...
Well done to Ona, who was there, and Philip Robertson representing Saeed Suhail after Poet's Word's win in our big race. Now, next weekend, a week on Saturday, it's the Derby. Before that, we head to Haydock, and the headline horse will be Batash. Can he join an elite roll of honour of speedsters?
To go for winners and talk about where they're going to go. But two horses, Larabe and Gabba, for Sheikh Hamdan, who's represented by Batash on the weekend. Two horses who finished second. Yes, that'll be painful, but a lot to look forward to for the rest of the season.
Really enjoyed this evening. It's really
great.
good. Our first, here we are, it's almost dark.
It is. They've got one more race to run, and they're going to need their, headlamps.
Used to presenting in the afternoons. Then next week, Friday and Saturday, to Epsom for the Oaks and Derby. Hope you can join us for all of that on ITV. I hope you've enjoyed the first ever evening meeting on the channel. It's been a lot of fun. See you on Saturday.